So recently I saw someone commenting on a bunch of people's videos that they needed to try this fragrance. This fragrance is called Victorinox 125 Years Your Companion for Life. It's a very long name. But he was commenting this on a bunch of reviewers' channels that they needed to try this and that it's really good. And so I figured, what the heck, it's only like $17. I'd go ahead and buy it. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you my thoughts on this. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So when I first looked this fragrance up, I was expecting it to completely suck because a couple of the main notes is hay and cardamom. And that seems kind of like a weird combination. So I was fully expecting this fragrance to suck. I was expecting to make this review and completely roast the person who told me to get it because it sucked. But honestly, it's not all that bad. Jumping into how this smells, right off the top, it is very harsh. When you first spray it, it isn't the most pleasant. It feels like there's a lot of notes that are clashing together, trying to fight to the surface, and it just kind of comes off all muddled and not the most pleasant. And during that period, it also kind of gives off an older type of smell. But as it dries down, it actually starts to get pretty pleasant. The dry down actually isn't too bad. It kind of has a little bit of a creamy, slightly sweet smell to it, very pleasant, and really isn't too bad. Like I said, the hay is still prominent, but you get some of that tonka bean coming up, some of the cacao that it's kind of coming up, giving it a little bit of a sweet and creamy base with some of those greener type of notes on top. And again, like I said, the dry down, it's not too bad. It's smooth, it's kind of creamy, it's pleasant, but you really had to get past the opening first. Some people may want to scrub it off right when you spray it on because, like I said, it just isn't pleasant. The dry down is actually quite nice and it's not too bad. Performance on this thing is actually pretty good too. It projects pretty well. It projects about an arm's length or so with a couple of sprays. Longevity is very good. Also, it lasts about 6 to 7 hours, which is pretty good for this price point. I can't really complain about that. So performance definitely very good in my book for the price. You can't really beat that. As far as when I would wear this is definitely more for spring and fall, maybe even winter. Kind of those transitional seasons like spring and fall is when I think this would be best because it has a little bit of a fresh type of smell but also sweet. So spring and fall, also in the winter you could wear it too, just because of the darker notes, that little bit of a sweet accord it has, which would work really good in the winter. So overall, in the cooler months is when this one would work best. As far as occasions go, you could pretty much wear this almost whenever. I mean, I would wear it more for just casual. If you're going to work, going shopping, whatever, you know, just spray this on. Don't have to worry about wasting anything else. This would work great for that. I really wouldn't choose to wear it in like a formal situation or a date. But for casual stuff, just to use as like a beater fragrance, this one would work great. This is definitely more for older guys too. If you're a teenager, if you're around my age, don't buy this. It's, you know, it just really wouldn't fit. Would I ever see myself wearing this? No, I wouldn't. Not to say that this is a bad fragrance, but it doesn't impress me that much, and it's not something that I would reach for. But if you're into fragrances like this, I would definitely get your nose on it. Again, more suited for older gentlemen. I don't think you're going to be getting good feedback from it if you're around my age, if you're younger, but if you like it, you can wear it. It doesn't really matter to me. Overall, not a bad fragrance for like $17. I'm not blown away by it. It's nothing impressive. It's not something I'm probably ever going to wear, but it's not bad for the price. And again, if you're into fragrances like this, check it out. The cap is pretty cool. It has this like cork looking thing to it, which is pretty neat. So again, you know, bottle is solid. So for what you're paying for, it's not bad. Again, just not really something that I would wear. So guys, that's it for me. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post. And that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one.
Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time.